Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for one of the most unexpected collaborations that you could ever imagine. In today's video, I am going to be playing Clash of Clans bots on chess.com. This is all part of an event that chess.com is doing with Supercell, the company that created Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and so many other great games. It's currently September 1st, 2023, and for the next 7 days, there are going to be a ton of different game modes, and this will all culminate in a massive event on September 7th. So if you're watching this like 6 months in the future, well, you missed the event, but Clash of Clans and chess are collaborating. Isn't that absolutely insane? How many of you play Clash? How many of you play chess? Let's jump into it. I am going to take on these new bots, and by the way, they come with a custom field. If you don't like this, you could like disable it in settings if you're lame. But, you know, this is a normal chessboard. When you play the Clash bots, the whole thing changes. All right, to mimic the way it is in the game, I'm going to play Barbarian, I'm going to play Giant, I'm going to play Goblin, Valkyrie, Hog Rider, Pause, Witch, Wizard, and P.E.K.K.A. And I think I will save the Archer Queen for last because I don't know what the heck is going on here. I might make a separate video about Archer Queen, but we got to start with the iconic Barbarian. Let's play with a challenge, and I'm going to actually play the first game with the black pieces because I want to respect the Barbarian. I'm a little bit terrified. He says, me Barbarian. That's what he says. Pawn to e4 on the board. I'm going to go for the iconic e5. Is he going to go for a little scholar's mate? Okay, no. Knight to f3. Small piece move. I'm going to defend with the knight. This is the iconic way to play chess. Knight f3, knight c6, and he plays d4, and he says big move. That's what he said. He said big move. Bot link is in the description if you would like to go try it out. Some of the folks might not know anything about Clash. I know a bit about Clash. I haven't played a huge amount of it, but I'm going to learn for the event. So obviously we can trade. I'm going to play this queen move to target this and this. Very tricky move. G4 is not a good move. Now this queen is something we call overloaded. It's defending two things, but I have this, and if he takes, Barbarian will lose in 6 moves. Okay. He did not do that, but he could still do that at any moment. All right, now the queen no longer defends that or that, so I'm going to take with the bishop, and then I'm going to take with the knight. He says, bad funny hat man. Oh, Barbarian not only loses his queen, but he loses a queen into a fork. I guess that's why he's the Barbarian. Oh, brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh, and for good measure, I can play this. I can throw in a check. That's called a Zwischenzug. In-between move. Now I take the rook, and yeah, Barbarian is getting Barbarianed or something. All right, I'm gonna set him up for something. I'm gonna take this pawn. He has take, and now rook here. Will Barbarian see that he can win my queen? Oh, the Barbarian strikes back. Now, admittedly, he's down like 20 points of material or so. Let's give a check and escape. I'm escaping. I don't want my knight trapped in the corner. Now, Barbarian only has 2 bishops left, so I think at this point I can just develop as many pieces as possible. There's 2 ways to win a winning position. One is to take all of Barbarian's pieces. He said no like. Just, no like. Oh, this in-game dialogue is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna castle long, and there's 2 ways to winning position. Win a winning position. Go to an endgame or oh, we have en passant. I've got to do it. En passant. He said gasp. I suppose he doesn't know what that is. Go to an endgame or try to deliver a checkmate, and in this case, I am going to weave a checkmate net. I am preventing the king from escaping. I'm gonna use both my rooks, and the only thing I need to avoid is stalemate. Since he has a bunch of legal moves left, my rook comes down. And this is just a double check and mate. And he said, uh-oh, now me angry. Okay, well, before he has a chance to, you know, beat my ass, I'm going to go play the white pieces versus the giant. Let's play d4. He said, aroo. I'm not, he said that. That's what his dialogue said. He's playing, okay, I don't know what he's, okay. This isn't exactly a speed run, you know? I still want to be instructive, and I want to give all the bots a chance. Knight takes pawn. That's not a bad move. Let me just retreat back, and now I'm going to develop like normal. Okay. Knights before bishops. That's what my coach taught me. What? Why would you... Okay, let's give a check. Not a great move, not a bad move either. Oh my god, what? Okay, please don't move your D pawn so I could go here. All right, developing all of our pieces. We've got the knights out, we've got the bishops out. I just wanted to get my bishop out before I blocked him. Now I can actually take, there's a nice little trap there, nice little trick. I'm gonna show you it. The queen is gonna be left undefended, so I have what's called a discovered attack. I can play bishop check. So I can take this pawn, it's only defended by the queen, and if they take me, now I have a discovered check, pawn takes, and then I take the queen. So several things have to work here. I can't take this because the queen would take, but this works because it's an attack on the king and the queen, and now I am in fact cooking the giant. I will go take the rook, and then I'm going to take some other pieces as well, like the knight. And it should be mate very soon. Knight to e5 check. I gotta have a mate somewhere. That's my goblin noise. King c5. Okay, queen c7. The king is kind of, oh, will I get a pawn mate? No. Pawn mate somehow. Pawn mate. I have queen mate in one, but I want a pawn mate. Boom and boom, pawn mate. Aha! Yes, very nice. I beat Giant, who said nothing to me after the game. It's very disrespectful. Goblin. What is the scouting report? Goblins are rarely found by themselves, prefer to hang around in groups. They're very fond of sharp, pointy things and gold that isn't theirs. Sounds like me. All right, black pieces versus Goblin. Goblin's going to come and try to take my gold. This time I'm going to play Scandinavian defense. Let's play d5. And let's bring the queen out, and we'll rotate it over if the queen is attacked. Very good. This is normal stuff. She's not coming for me, is she? Oh, wow. He is aware of the queen. We'll pin. It's not the best move, but it is what it is. Develop. Try to get this bishop out as well. What? He said, I know where you can get gems for cheap. Meet me outside in 5. Cash me outside. How about that? He hung his queen, though. My goblin granny could have made that move. Goblin, why are you talking trash? You literally lost your best piece, you bozo. Now, I can't take this, but I will go here. I can't take that because of the bishop. Oh my goodness. These Clash bots should really stick to Clash. Oh my goodness, I am taking everything. Oh, now I can take, and then I can pre-move this because the bishop no longer guards the... Oh, no. Oh, that's not a good move. Yeah, because of that. Now I can move my queen, but what's worth more than a queen? A king. Check. Hit this, hit this. If king f3, it's mate in 1. Okay, goes there. I'm still looking for a mate somehow. Not in life. Got one. Love my wife very much. She's incredible. But definitely this game. All right, check, and I'm getting my knights in. I can castle, and I can play it slow, but, you know... I feel like we got some good stuff coming here. That's mate in 1 right there. Boom. All right, Goblin was kind of trash. He said he was only gonna rob me a little bit before. All right, Goblin, no problem. Valkyrie wields her two-handed axe with ease. She can usually be found arm wrestling golems. All right, wow, okay. Let's play d4 this game. Let's play d4, and let's play a London. She said, "Did you see that? It's move 2, Valkyrie." Like, why do they program these bots? They don't even talk trash at the right moment. They don't even talk trash at the right moment. It's the second move. Keep them coming. Why do they all do this? Is she gonna spot this move, by the way? No. Oh, that's not good. But it's still there. I'm leaving it there just in case the bot sees it. The bot did not see it. I'm, playing my typical London here. C3. Finish up the pyramid. Need to lay off the elixir before a battle. Does she say she have a drug addiction? Valkyrie, respectfully, I do not care. H3, attacking the knight. Now the knight's got to go. And now, now we'll play this London style. We're going to put our knight into the center of the board here. And Valkyrie, Valkyrie hangs a pawn, and the queen is trapped. Anywhere the queen goes, it's going to get taken. Oh, and I don't even have to take. Oh. I'm not even going to take the queen because I don't have to. Okay, now I have to. Now I have to because the queen could come out this way. All right, I'm going to take the queen. Oh, my goodness. No. All right, let's take the knight, and then the rook is hanging, and then the rook is gonna move probably. And now king is in the center. We got an extra queen. We gotta bust it open. We gotta bust open the position. That's not a bad move, attacking my bishop. I'll slide out of danger, but we gotta open up the position here like this. Just trade, opening up the queen. Now that this attacks this, all right, we slide out of danger. I think probably Valkyrie is gonna be. Valkyrie just called my bishop a weakling. You don't have a queen. Who are you trash talking? Will Valkyrie find this X-raying my queen to my rook? No. I'm setting up these bots to succeed, but they're refusing. All right, let's trade rooks. We're now gonna simplify our opponent's position. Let's trade the rook. Now we have this nice move, X-raying the bishops to each other. They cannot defend each other. And the queen is just gonna, the archer queen is gonna go do the rest of the damage. My archer queen. Oh my goodness, Valkyrie is just on tilt, giving me all the pieces. That's checkmate. Oh my goodness. You beat Valkyrie. All right, Valkyrie did not put up a great fight. Let's play against Hog Rider. Nothing comes between a rider and his hog. This troublesome duo delivers swift pain. I'm not gonna. The first time I heard Hog Rider, I was like, pause. All right, E4. Karo Khan, my favorite. They all play E4. Let's play Karo Khan. He's going for a scholar's mate. Oh my goodness, yeah, but this is just really bad because I'm gonna win his center pawn, and he's gonna get nothing. He does not get to checkmate me, but he's still gonna play aggressively. I'm gonna develop my bishop and then develop my other bishop. I'm just, I'm sticking to the print. Oh my goodness, this man is hog riding for sure. That's about as good as his skill set goes. He's just hog riding. He's not moving anything else. I'm castling. I'm playing good principled chess. The knight might come here. I can move my knight to the center. I'm going to move my knight in like this. Hog Rider. Oh, baby, no. The rook and this fork. And oh, he's getting hog-ridden. Hog Rider is getting his hog-ridden. Knight to E3. I take the queen, and then I'm going to take everything. Take everything. Opening things up. Let's trade some pieces. When you're up, I'm going to trade the bishop for the knight. Trade this bishop. I'm going to get a lot of pieces off the board here so he can't hog my ride, and I can't ride his hog. Everything is good. Queen all the way down the board. It's not a good move, but we'll do it anyway. We got eyes here, we got eyes here, we got eyes here. That's free, which means that's free as well, and that's free. Whoa, almost hung my queen. That would have been bad. So we're up a lot, but we still gotta win. We gotta get to we gotta get to his king. Let's sneak into his back rank with my rook. I feel like that's also a clash strategy. There we are. Pressure this, pressure this. After this, the level of the bots does go up a lot. Let's double up. So our rooks are powerful. And that's a nice move, hitting the rook and the loose bishop. We could take the bishop because the bishop guards the rook. There we go. Very nice. Cleaning up. And now we just gotta barrel in here. Just gotta barrel in. We gotta be a little patient. Maybe give a check. If king here, I'm sure we have a mate somewhere. This is mate now. And there it is. Queen D1. His hog was ridden, and it was ridden by us. Sad hog noises is what he said. We got a couple more bots in today's video. The witch, archer queen we're gonna save. Let me know if you want me to play the archer queen. Mistress of Darkness is loved by all skeletons. She looks dangerous, but is a big softie. Okay, terrific. Thank you for the dating profile report. Dreadful to meet you. French defense. All right, 2 pawns in the center. Nice and principled chess. What? Why do they all do this? This is not, you can't play like this, but I gotta be a little careful. You do have to be a little bit careful here. But let me be an intermediate player and blunder my pawn. Oh no, I hung my pawn. All right, I'm down a pawn, but I gotta get developed. She said, you're not being sneaky, Yeah, I definitely know. All right, I'm just down a clean pawn. We gotta develop our pieces now. So we gotta do it like this. Put the rook on the open file. That obviously looks quite nice. And then maybe I'll kick the queen out of the center with a move like C4. Just make sure I'm not, weakening this too much. Bishop G5 to potentially damage the pawns. Plays right into my strategy. And now, maybe now I want to bring my queen over to the action. I want to play queen D2, or maybe I want to rotate my rook. For now, I think I'm just going to slide forward. Eyes on the prize. That's not a bad move. Maybe we bust open the center. We've got a big lead in development, so we can do something like that. This bot is playing significantly better than the other ones. So I'm mobilizing my forces, just like one would in Clash. And now she blundered a pawn on the other side of the board. But, you know, position is still quite restricted. It's not over yet. I gotta find a way to get to this queen. Maybe I trade knights. Maybe I get rid of the knight that's guarding the king. Okay, didn't really budge on that. Nothing really happening here. Now I'd like to bring my rook up and over. Okay, that might be the next game plan here. Up and over with the rook. Gotta be a bit careful how I do it, though. Maybe slide back. Maybe I think I'm just gonna get rid of the knight. Let's get rid of the knight now. And now we're gonna go up and over. And the thing is for black, oh no, there it is. There, what? That's just a free bit. That did not help the case at all. I can still take. I don't have to do anything. There's no back rank mate because of my rook. And I can just hang out. This is not a threat because it's still a pin. Oh my, oh, I can take it. Oh my God, I'm taking everything. And now in this, I have mate. Oh, but now I have bishop takes. Goodness me. Goodness me, and now it's just a ladder mate on the edge of the board. All right, that was, you know, it was competitive. It was definitely competitive for a moment there. But I managed to put it together. Wizard, when he's not pulling rabbits out of hats, the wizard is casting huge fireballs. Don't cast fireballs on me, wizard. All right, we gotta take it serious. Let's go for the ye old trusty Caro Kann. Play d4, d5. Take. Now, keep in mind, 1900 bot is serious. All right, this is serious stuff now. We are deep in the weeds here. He plays a Panov variation. Okay, bishop to g5. This is definitely one of the lines. I'm gonna play bishop e6. This is a very, very aggressive line, and I've got to be careful how I handle this. Let's play g6 and bishop g7. Okay, expected all of this. This has all been played before. Now he's gonna try to expand over here. I'm gonna castle. Nice and principled chess. And when I'm ready, here it goes. I'm jumping into the middle. Now I hit this and this. The bishop slides back. Maybe I have queen a5. Maybe I can break the position with b6. Right? Because I'd like to damage this stuff over here. That's not a bad move. Maybe rook c8. I gotta be careful. Rook c8, there might be a bishop move. How feisty are we feeling? Should I sacrifice material? Bishop a6. Okay, that's not a good move, I think, because now I think too many things are opening up. Whoa. What? What is going on? The knight is still hanging. Right, but can't I just slide out of the way? And now I have a pretty pleasant position, I think, right? Because I'm just going to take. I can also play f6. I can attack the knight and win the pawn, which I think is huge. Oh, that was the idea. Okay, I take. Check might be played. Now I'm just a pawn up, right? I'm just a pawn up. We have a good position. I can play f5. I'm targeting the pawn in the center, so I have a very, very nice position. I guess I can go to an endgame. Should I go to an endgame? Take. Endgame versus a bot. Let's do it. Take. And maybe I want to protect my 7th rank. Just like in Clash, you know, you want to prevent any invasion of the opponent. Let's go here. We don't want to trade and give up the file. So now we have this. Now my king is going to come forward, and we should just get a winning position relatively easily. The bot definitely cannot fight back enough here. I think we have the bot quite dominated here. The e-pawn is looking very weak, very unstable. That's not a bad move. It's a little bit annoying, actually, the way I did this. I think I can just take. I'm going to take. I'm going to give up h7. I'm going to slide back to f6, and then I'm going to try to infiltrate on c3. This is my big idea. Let's check, see if the king comes forward. King did come forward. That's mate, by the way. So now I'm up 2 pawns in a rook endgame. This is relatively straightforward now. I can play a5, for example. And the way I'm going to win this is I'm going to advance my... That's actually a great move. That is actually a very good move, and a move that I overlooked. So I'm going to have to try to come up with a plan here. Whoops. Now if I take, there is a check. This is what I mean. These bots are resourceful. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's play a4. Kind of messed that up, but we're still going to get it done. The chance of a draw now is actually much higher than it was before, which I am pretty unhappy about. But what are you going to do? That's life. Rook here. We're going to trade these pawns, and a very high probability that this game is still winning for black, but now I gotta waste a little bit more time getting there, which is kind of annoying. This wizard bot is pretty good. Let's play e4, advancing the pawn as much as we can. Give a check. King's probably gotta go backwards. Whoa, king is not going backwards. This is definitely wrong. Yeah, because now I just get in. The king was supposed to stay in front of the pawns. The king, or with the pawns. The way that the bot did it, now I'm just gonna win everything. That was definitely not good. The bot's endgame skills were pretty bad. So now I'm just 3 pawns up, and you know, I think even Barbarian could win this game. G5, G4, we're gonna sneak in with the pawns and with the king. So we're gonna just bring the king, bring the pawns. There is absolutely nothing white could do. We're gonna put white's king on the back rank, and we're just gonna advance. We're gonna advance. The rook can't stay guarding both sets of pawns. Pawn to G3, king F3, E3, and then it's gonna be mate very, very soon on the back rank. So G2, E2, something like, I can even go here. I can even push a pawn. So get all my pawns together, get my king into F3, and that's it. It's mate very, very soon on the back rank. Something like G2, for example. Rook F2. Even trading the rooks is an easy win. That's probably the easiest way to do this. For max disrespect, we will promote another rook. And I'm going to win because I'm going to make a queen. And I'm going to win with a queen. Here, here, make a queen. And now you just have to know the fastest way to do this. Knight opposition, copycat. Knight opposition, copycat. Bots don't resign because they're annoying. But you should also not resign. You do this until the king is on the last rank of the board, and then you bring your king. There we go. Just don't stalemate. Very good. Don't stalemate. Boop, 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 boop. And mate. That was tough. That was a very tough game. I'm expecting the next one to be even tougher. Pekka was created for war, but this unfeeling machine of destruction has a soft spot for tiny butterflies. Adorable stuff. Adorable. Now we get the white pieces versus Pekka. I'm going to start with D4. F5. Wow. Okay, let's play pawn to G3. This is the most principled way to play against the Dutch. Bishop to G2. We're going to try to have a nice competitive game against Pekka, but we're also going to try to destroy him at all costs. You think you can match my strength? I don't know. I don't know. That's what we're about to find out. This is one of the best ways to play against the Dutch. Pekka is playing the Leningrad, and I'm playing this line where you put your knight on F4. I'm castling now. Probably Pekka will play this. D5 is one of the best ways to play against the Dutch to restrict enemy space. Taking is not so good, I think, because I get a very powerful opportunity to get to the E6 square. But remember, this is a bot, so it's going to play some dumb moves, and then it's going to play some really good moves, and that's sort of how bots play. Rook C1, preparing the rook for the C file. Maybe queen B3 now. Defense, pressure over here. That's not a bad move. Let's slide out of the way. Now we can also play H3, kick out the knight. I think I'm just going to return to the E3 square because my bishop was powerful there, and maybe I'll go there in the future. Now both of my rooks are in the center, and I have a really pleasant position here, but now I have to figure out how I'm going to move forward. So bishop D4, very slowly inching forward here. That pawn is looking a little bit soft. Maybe E4 now, bust open the center. Seems like a pretty good moment. Now the bot rotated back the other way. I guess it had an opportunity to open up the position. I'm now laser beaming this diagonal. So we're going to have a very, very big tense fight here in a moment. Typical clash style. Knight takes. I think my queen could get taken. So let's prepare for that. And now I can get in, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do maybe is get in here and attack the rook. That looks really nice. Knight on E6 looks really, really juicy. And I think I have a winning tactic here. I think I can play this, followed by this, the king takes, and then F4. F4, there it is. Look at that. We're going to beat Pekka. This is crazy. A huge moment. Pawn takes f5, and I'm looking to apply even more pressure with rook to e1 to take when it's the most opportune for me. Takes. There it is. We're beating Pekka, my friends. Bishop takes e5. We are a clean piece up. We just need to protect this at all costs. We can go bishop f1 as well. I definitely don't want to throw away this advantage. It would be very, very tragic to do so. Rook to d2 is possible as well. So I'm going to slide back for a moment, just make sure the rook doesn't have any moves. And then I'm looking for bishop f1 and maybe bishop d3. Is the rook trapped if I play bishop f1, bishop d3? Not exactly. So let me play a3 first. I don't want to lose any pawns. I want to do this perfectly. Oh, it's getting desperate. It just gave up its rook. Pekka on tilt. I am a full rook up. Put everything on a dark square and run. The bishop is helpless against my dark squared control. Now I put my rook on e5, and I'm going to... Oh, this is easy. Give up the rook for the bishop, and that is game over. Pekka has no chance now. King to e5. There it goes. Bishop to d4, and it's just a matter of time until black just simply runs out of moves. Pekka's going to have to dance over here, and I am going to... Or I'm just going to take on e6. Here we go. Here we go. It could fight all at once, but I'm going to walk my king over here. I'm going to take on b5. King g5, I'm winning its pawns, and Pekka's got no chance. I can put my bishop in the corner, I can take on h5, and I can go. And Pekka cannot stop me. Pawn to g5, Pekka's running backwards. I'm going to bring my bishop all the way back to clear the promotion square. Just be careful it doesn't sneak through, and obviously just be careful about stalemate. You definitely don't want a stalemate here. h5. At some point, it's going to try to sneak its pawn through. I'm going to make a queen, and I am going to defeat Pekka. I was thinking to make a knight or a bishop, but let's just, you know, do this the right way. Pawn to g7, and the easiest way to do this is to get a ladder mate. 2 queens on the board, and now we go check. We go check, and queen to e8 is a mate. Boom! Deactivating, says Pekka. That was fun. Pekka was actually, that's funny, the wizard played better than Pekka played. My friends, I have a feeling that for the next video, I have to take on the archer queen. It looks like the entire board is changing. And I feel like that's a video worthy of me playing for a full half an hour, totally dedicated. Let me know if you want me to make a video just playing against the archer queen. The queen's rated 2,900, so, you know, probably gonna lose, but we'll do our best. This was a lot of fun, and I'm looking so much forward to the clash and the chess collabs that are coming over the next week. And if you're watching this in the future, this was probably the greatest collab in history, except for nothing. Except for nothing. So, enjoy. Link is in the description if you want to play. Looking forward to an awesome week of Clash and chess. Get out of here.